Hey gang, it is November 19th, a Wednesday, which means it's New Comic Book Day and time to show you the books that I picked up this week. Before I get going too far into this, I do want to point out this was a really big week. This is more comics than I usually pick up, so don't expect to see this many in the future. So first up, probably the big headline for this week is the Batman Deadpool crossover on the DC side. Got this really awesome Scarlet Witch and Zatanna cover. Superstar creators on this one, prominently Grant Morrison and Dan Mora, but many others for the backup stories. And I try not to make a habit of doing this, but I got two covers for this one because I couldn't really pass this one up either. So really excited to dive into that one. On the Marvel side, we have a new Nova series. Really excited about this. I've quite enjoyed Nova's character. I was hoping Al Ewing would get a run with him, but I'll definitely take Jed MacKay, who's been doing an awesome job with Moon Knight. Moving on to other publishers, I have from IDW, Casey Jones #2. Always really enjoyed Casey Jones as a character, but I don't really have much in the way of knowledge on current Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle lore, but still want to support my boy Casey when I can. I've got two from Image today, so we have Capes, Robert Kirkman reprinting his Capes run, and then a new one by Tyler Kirkham, Final Boss. It's got real like 90s 2000s energy to it, and the guy working at the LCS told me it's really dumb but in a great way, so I'm looking forward to checking this one out. And lastly, from Dark Horse, two runs that I'm continuing: Powers 25 by Bendis, and then we have Minor Threats, The Last Devil Left Alive. Really loving pretty much everything that I've read from the Minor Threats universe, so yeah, looking forward to finishing this one. And that is it for the quick overview of the books that I picked up this week. I did get so many that I feel compelled to make review videos for some of them just to justify how many I got. So let me know which ones you want to know more about. I definitely am wanting to expand on Final Boss a bit with some of the other things I've been reading lately, so tune in to check those out. And one more thing for those of you who picked up books today.
Show me what you got. I want to see what you got.